China Mill, China Mill. Everybody look at China Mill. Merry Christmas. And I'm leaving. Wait, I've got floss. Yay! I'm gonna go decorate the Christmas tree now.
Have fun.
Okay, yay! I'll go do this.
These are 2 duplicates. Do we need to go through those?
You can't close the door with this.
Just leave it. Yeah, duplicates. Because apparently I'm that much of a goober. Anyway, so let me get those out of the way because we've already talked about those. And I have 3 paintings to share with you today. And some things to talk about. And if you hear noise in the background, it's Emily decorating the Christmas tree. I have lost, if I knew I was going to lose that job when I had a kid, this would be my favorite thing to do. I would turn on the Grinch, the Jim Carrey version because it's longer. And I would decorate my Christmas tree, and I would always do it when Steve was at work, so I had the whole house to myself. And now she has taken over. Anyway. Guess that's what I get for talking bad about my kid, huh? So the kits, we have standard, and we have one that has bags. The other one was just a standard kit too. I don't know why it's not in this pile, but that's the boring part. Get that out of the way. We will talk about the biggest one first. I'm a mess today, I tell you. Okay. This is the canvas. Beauteous, right? So pretty. So pretty. I miss the foliage a lot. Because the trees down here, they just don't change. Some of them do, but not very many of them. So there's the thumbnail. And you see how clear it is printed. It's beautiful. And there are 16 colors. And I'm sure you can guess the colors that are going to be in this canvas. Ta-da! 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 Orange, green, red. Do we really need to go through those? Pretty standard. Boring, plain Jane packaging, which I despise. But it is labeled clearly with the canvas number and the serial number for the canvas. So I can't fault them there too much. Now, these next 2 came in the same package from the same seller. Again, these are eBay. I'm still getting eBay. I know. Keep saying I'm going to stop, and I can't. I need a 12-step program. Whoa, what's going on here? It was supposed to rain today, so I was like, oh, I'm not doing anything with my hair. I just wet it, and because I washed it yesterday, so I had to wet it because, you know, curly hair is just not easy. It's still like really, really messy. And I was going to straighten it, but then it was supposed to rain, so if I spend an hour and a half straightening it and then it rains, it just defeats the whole purpose. So this is what we're dealing with. Forgive me. Anyway, moving on. This next one is one that I fought for quite a while, but I went back and forth about even getting this for even longer because I was afraid at this size that it would not turn out well at all. I'm not thrilled with the way the whiskers look, but how else are you going to do the whiskers? You have to have a drill there or it's not going to show up, right? But I have seen this one completed, and I'm happy with how that looked. So I went ahead and got it. Tigers are like right up there with owls for me. Before I got a brain in my head, I wanted to own a Bengal. A white Bengal, not just a Bengal. I wanted a white Bengal. And I was convinced that I was going to have this beautiful ranch. I was going to have this Bengal tiger out there, and he was just going to love me. Anyway, so here's my Bengal. And he's beautiful. He is 16 colors. This is not a 30 by 30. What size is that? Hi, Anna. Anna's sitting down here staring at me like, let me in your lap. So this is like 11 and 3/8 by 9.5. Those are inches. Oh, here it is. It's a 35 by 30. Okay. These 40-something-year-old eyes. That says 35 by 30. Believe it or not, it does. So again, 16 colors, and we've got the typical. There's actually some surprising colors in here. There's a little bit of blue for the background and for his eye, of course. Yeah, we'll go through them. Why not? Do you want to come up here? Surprised she's not crying. Okay, come on. Don't show the people your butt. No one wants to see your butt. I mean, Emily and I were out running around for a few hours. And before I left, she was sitting in the lap. So she was very upset when I left because Mommy has to sit here and let her lay on her. Are you going to lay down? Lay down. Okay. So let's see. Let's tilt down. Lay down, baby. Lay down. Put your butt down. All right. Again, these are not DMC labeled, which bothers me, but you know how that goes. And you know how much I love that. What are you doing? Okay, you're being distracting. Lay down, kid. All right, so this is the orange for our lovely tiger. Look at that. Can you believe that? All of these shades. This is so cool. This is why diamond paintings are so freaking, excuse my language, so amazing. Because they don't just send you orange. You get carrot orange, which this is really carrot. It's not as yellow as it looks on the camera. Then you get, this is more of like a cooked carrot color. Because you know how they darken up a little, like the ones, like, this is, no, sweet potato. That's what color this is. It looks like a sweet potato. Then you have beautiful peach. And then you get into almost, well, this is more rust. This is a more burgundy rust. And this is almost burgundy. So look at that. 6 colors for this tiger. For the orange in this tiger. That's why this painting turns out so amazing. Because of the colors. And then we have 4 different blues. Now there are 2 different blues in the eyes. And then you've got this background down here, which is blue. So that is that. 4 and 5. Which one are the eyes? These 2 are the eyes. And then I guess just these 2. Yeah. So these are strictly the eye color. And these are strictly the background color. So that's kind of cool. And then for the white, we have 3 colors to get the white. Dark gray, light gray, and actually white. Which that looks really close to 5200. So that's pretty cool. And then we actually have purple, which will add to the shading around the mouth. Let me make sure. 14 and 15. J and K. So we've got J and K here. and around the mouth and the nose. So it just adds to the shading and the shadowing of the white. And then, of course, we have some black, which tigers have black stripes. So how cool is that? I mean, seriously, 16 colors. It's so awesome. This is why this painting turns out so nice, given such a small size, because they did not scrimp on the colors. And that is fantastic. Love it, I love it, I love it. Let me get these put away very quickly. I'm bothering Anna with all the crinkling plastic. Did you notice she had to turn around so y'all can, she's being polite. She's making sure y'all aren't staring at her tushy. Huh.
Say, don't look at my butt.
Okay. Our next painting is a partial, and it is a 30 by 30, but it's super, super cute, and I had to have it. Look at them. They're so sweet. And it's just the snowmen, but it's 8 colors. You're not doing the scarves. You're not doing the hats. You're you do their faces and their bodies. And it's still 8 colors. Thought I lost my drill pack here. So here we are with our drills in Plain Jane individual packages. Pet peeve, pet peeve. Why is there green? All right, so shall we look? Okay, so we have a brownish gray with a rogue lime green. It disappeared. Well, shoot, I ruined that. How funny, it just like buried itself. Don't call me out. So brownish gray. This is a minty green, which is really, really odd for snowmen. And then we have 2 oranges for their noses. We have skin tone for Mrs. Snow's cheeks. We have a tiny bit of black for their eyes and mouths and buttons, or their kohl, excuse me. We have a greenish gray, and then we have off-white. So, we have 4 colors to get the shading in the snowmen, and 2 to get their noses. And look how small the area is. And we have 2 drills of each color for her nose, and a little bit more on his. But still, I mean, for a small painting, that's quite a few colors. So this is, I'm pretty happy with these. I knew what this was when I was buying it, and I just had to have, because I love the image of them. It's so sweet with the little birds. Look how cute the birds are. They're like so happy. They're smiling, all cheery and ready for winter. Look how cute they are. So cute. Okay, so we had talked about this in a video quite a while back, and I still am not quite finished with this, but I wanted to show you. Okay, so I had talked about this in a previous video about when I framed this painting, I cut off this portion and put it in an 8.5 by 8.5 square. So this is the portion that I cut off, along with up here that I cut this down. So what I did was I covered a piece of chipboard with washi tape. And then, because washi tape does not like to stick, I covered that with clear packing tape. So you can see the shine from the packing tape and the glitter from the washi. And what I did was I ran it up on both ends, and then I glued the piece of canvas plenty of glue along the side. And then I also glued the thumbnail from the canvas on the bookmark. So now the next step, I wanted to make sure it was good and dry before I went any further because I don't want any buckling. My next step will be to coat this with Mod Podge to keep the drills from popping off because it's going to get some, you know, some rubbing, and the ones on the edges like to pop off. So there is my bookmark. You all had given me tips on how to do it. I think it turned out pretty cute, and it's been drying for a couple of days now, so it's ready for its Mod Podge. But I wanted to show you how cool it looks. It's so beautiful. I hate to cover it with Mod Podge because the glitter, the sparkle is just so beautiful. And I know the Mod Podge is going to take away some of the sparkle, but what are you going to do? You either protect it and lose your sparkle, whatever. Okay, now, we had also talked about these and how they have sticky, extra sticky around the edges. What I decided to do is, I was just going to do, like, try rubbing baby powder on there, but I was afraid that it would look cloudy. So I decided to go with my favorite Crystal Super Fine glitter. This is almost makeup grade. That's how fine this is. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sprinkle this all over the drill area. And I'll do half so you can see the difference. And I really want more of these cards. I am so in love with these. Oh, and another update. In a previous video, the video from Peggy Buy, where they had sent me paintings, I was missing the finishing drills for the big owl. I got that in the mail, and she sent me a huge package of them, so I will have plenty to finish, and I just haven't been able to because I've been busy with my dad and then busy with Girl Scouts for the parade and everything. But now that that is all behind us, I will get that owl painting finished and get that shown to you. But I was really excited to have gotten that package of the extra drills. So now I mean, she had told me she was sending them, and you know it takes forever coming from China, but okay, let's dump this in the trash here, which doesn't do a whole lot of good when you got the ceiling fan on, Margie. All right, so there you can see it adds some extra. Come on, focus. Now, the downside, if you look at his eyes and his coal buttons, they get covered up. And you can see this is the side I didn't do. So you can see it adds, in person it looks better, like honestly it really does. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to take black drills and glue for his eyes and his buttons because that just looks really, really, really bad. So let me go ahead and finish filling in the sticky. All around, all around, all around. This is glitter I have had for quite a while. I think I picked it up at a convention or at my local, My Favorite Things, which is a stamp store that's near us. Can't remember where I got it. Probably got it from My Favorite Things. But I've had it for quite a while. But it's just crystal glitter. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so there's that. Get a little bit closer to the trash can this time. Okay, so there it is. Adds a lot more sparkle than just the drills. So there you can see how that turns out. So I'm happy with the glitter, and since it's Christmas, adding glitter to the card will be perfectly fine. So I will just have to go back and fill in those with some black drills, which are way up on top of my cabinet. I have to get them down. Anna, you're glittered. Look. I'm adding glitter to you. Not impressed? That's what you get for laying on me. Oh, you really do have glitter on you. Oops. You don't have sparkly poop when you clean yourself. What do you think? She started cleaning herself. Okay, so that is that. Super short, super short. So we have the snow couple. The tiger. Absolutely gorgeous. Fall leaves. I love that. It's just a beautiful. It's like a brook running through the trees. Oh. And then the duplicates that we didn't talk about are the colorful paint splat horse and the awesome peacock. So that is that. Stay tuned because I do have a couple more videos that I'm going to try to do today. I have to go see how the tree decorating is coming. I will insert a picture of Emily and I at the parade last night. We actually won, her Girl Scout troop won most creative over the whole parade, which is freaking awesome. Us moms, we totally rock. All the costumes we did the Polar Express. We had our little baby daisies, which are like 4 or 5 years old, were golden tickets. Our brownies, which are the next age group up, had on their pajamas and their bathrobes. So they were the kids on the train. And then our juniors, next group up, they were wearing like server outfits, and they were dancing with like trays of hot cocoa. And then we had 4 hot cocoa cups. Wait till you see, because Emily was one of the hot cocoa cups. And then the oldest girls were trains. Well, we had 2 of our girls like that had like an actual train that one of the moms built. That was really awesome. And then us leaders were the conductor. Turned out really, really cool. So I wish I could show you everybody, but I can't do that. As you can imagine, I didn't want you to get in trouble with the other parents. So look for that picture at the very end. What?
Checking where I put these.
All right, so you want to say goodbye?
Bye, peoples.
Thanks for watching.
If we can, we'll somehow insert pictures of the Christmas tree when it's done. Maybe.
Oh, yeah, we can do that on another video. All right, so thanks again for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for all your comments. I have a lot of comments that I need to catch up on. Also, the books did not get sent out last week, but I promise you they will get sent out this coming week, either Monday or Tuesday. Probably Tuesday, but hopefully Monday. So be on the lookout for those. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.
Bye, peoples. Potatoes. Potato squad. Potato squad. Potato squad. Potato.